OnePlus 9 Pro. Best gaming phone $699. Dated design makes this the least compelling. The OnePlus 9 Pro, and the 9 series in general, marks a turning point for OnePlus. Over the past few years, few in the tech industry have had a bad word to say about the ascendant phone brand. Expansions from its core mid-range offering into Pro flagships and the Nord budget line were met with acclaim, and even the company's headphones and first TV have been highly praised. OnePlus could do no wrong. The winds began to change in 2020. OnePlus's relationship with sister company Oppo began to tighten, with merging R&D departments and new budget Nord phones that look suspiciously like existing Oppo counterparts. In the midst of this, co-founder Carl Pei departed the company to launch his new venture Nothing, and whispers that OnePlus had lost its way began to get louder. Design and build. Let's start with the bad. The OnePlus 9 Pro is the ugliest OnePlus phone I can remember reviewing. I've been testing the phone in the reflective morning mist finish, which offers a gradient from a mirrored bottom edge to a misted top. The initial impression is closer to a budget phone, and it only gets worse once fingerprints start to turn the whole phone into one big smudge. Camera. Hardware design is a traditional OnePlus strength that's somehow all gone wrong this time around. By contrast, camera performance is a long-time OnePlus weakness that the company insists it's fixing, in this case with the help of Swedish camera company Hasselblad. Specs and performance. Let's get to what the OnePlus 9 Pro gets right at least. Like most flagships this year, the 9 Pro is powered by Qualcomm's top-tier Snapdragon 888 5G chipset. It's paired with either 8GB RAM and 128GB storage, or 12GB RAM and 256GB storage, the model I've tested. The phone's finishes are also tied to specific colors, so make sure to check availability in your country. If you want a specific spec, that may limit your color options. Note that there's also no microSD slot, so storage can't be expanded. Display. The display is another fairly clear win for OnePlus. Following on from last year's strong screen, the company has smartly decided not to reinvent the wheel. Once again, you're getting a 6.7 inches, 120Hz, QHD plus AMOLED with 10-bit color support, essentially a top spec across the board. Battery and charging. OnePlus insists that the adaptive refresh rate tech cuts the display's power drain by up to 50%. I can't verify that specific number, but I can say that battery life is one of the phone's strong points. Breaking the 10-hour line in the Geekbench battery test, this is one of the longer-lasting Snapdragon 888 phones we've tested so far. In use, the 4,500 mAh cell comfortably lasts a day, though won't quite make 2, but it at least frees you from having to plug it in every 24 hours. Software. In China, the OnePlus 9 series may be jumping ship to Oppo's ColorOS, but fear not, the Western release will still run on OnePlus's own Oxygen OS, on top of Android 11. Price and availability. The OnePlus 9 Pro is available to order now from OnePlus or Amazon worldwide. If you're in the UK, you can also grab it from 3 or John Lewis, while US readers should head to T-Mobile or Verizon for carrier options. Check out our full guide to where to buy the OnePlus 9 series for more options and deals. The 8/128GB model costs £829/€899. This version is unavailable in the US, while the 12/256GB version is more at £929/€999/$1069. For reference, that's a £30/$70 increase on the equivalent OnePlus 8 Pro models from last year, though prices are actually fractionally lower in euros. OnePlus 9 Pro, specs. Android 11 with Oxygen OS 11. 6.7 inches QHD+, 1440 by 3216, LTPO AMOLED, 20:9, 120Hz, HDR10+. Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 octa-core processor. 8/12GB RAM, LPDDR5. 128/256 GB internal storage, UFS 3.1. 48 MP main, f/1.8, OIS. 50 MP ultrawide, f/2.2. 8 MP 3.3x telephoto, f/2.4. 2 MP monochrome. Video up to 8K at 30 frames per second. 16 MP selfie camera, f/2.4. Fingerprint scanner, in-screen. 11-AX dual-band Wi-Fi 6. Bluetooth 5.2. GPS. NFC. IP68. Gorilla Glass 5. 5G. Dual-nano SIM. Stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos. USB-C. 4,500 mAh non-removable battery. Warp Charge 65T wired charging, included. Warp Charge 50 wireless charging. 163.2 by 73.6 by 8.7 mm. 197G.